It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And boom, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Max Fried. What do you have on him?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that.
The pitch. Got him! And that is a big first out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does.
Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
That's ripped into the outfield. Puts it away for the out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris. Randy Arozarena in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and that is that. 2 left on. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back at Yankee Stadium and towing the slab, George Kirby. What do you have on him, Singy?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense
pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball nailer. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And this is an offense with a ton of pop, top to bottom, Singy.
Yeah, well, some.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. It's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Fried out of the stretch, fires. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well,
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees 1. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now here is J.P. Crawford. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Will hit next. On the ground to short, Volpe. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Yankees 1.
This is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that's the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and they trail it here 2-1. Polanco on the go. Pitches high. Throw. Save. And a sac bunt here. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Arozarena on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. 1-2. Safe.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying. It's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still.
So up next, Ryan Bliss. Bunting gets it down to first. To Volpe at second for 1. Back to first, not in time.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. If he's willing to use the whole field right here, definitely pounding him away.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Here comes Stanton. He'll score, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. This one chopped to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Mariners 4 and the Yankees 3. The 1-1. Down low and kicks away. Lays the play. Got it.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away.
Now here is Randy Arozarena. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. He's safe. It's 5-3.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Manager out of the dugout. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. 2 on, 2 outs. Line drive. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 3.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He flexes his power with that swing. His 2nd homer this series, and we're starting over. It's 5-5. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2 outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here's the throw. And the throw's offline, safe at 3rd. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton.
New pitcher on here, Fernando Cruz. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Next to hit, Josh Naylor. This to 3rd, McMahon. They take the force out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Tidy work out of the Yankee bullpen there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We're all tied up 5-5.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around 3rd. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. They've got the lead 6-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 3 of the ALCS. Rocking it out towards right center. That's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. One run across. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just one across.
Up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here comes Bellinger. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ground ball right side, could be two. There's one, and that's two. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. On to the ninth now in Game 3. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mariners 5. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, David. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 7-6.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. You feel like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming, "No!" and the hitter saying, "Yes!" and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
Randy Arozarena digs in now. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it hits the fence. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
So drops foul.
Oh, they're applying pressure. Quality at bats, quality swings right now. And see this offense doing it one man to the next. Showing a lot of fight right now. And they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Goldie takes it to the bag. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
That's a huge defensive play in the late.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Devin Williams.
And Boog, the offense needs to be ready for the screwball. It's not a pitch you see very often, so it's tough.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone! He rocketed that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 8-7. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another.
Andres Munoz on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
One-run game, bottom 9. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Hooked around that.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
And get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The Yanks down to their final strike. We got him, and that's the ball game.
This team obviously needed to win this game. Down 2-0 in the series. You go down 3-0, players start packing their bags. They know that they're headed home. But they came out focused on the task at hand, got the job done, a win in the next game. All of a sudden, we've got a new series.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.